Finnoula, just first of all, outline what Escher has brought that's new to Post Expo.
Yeah, well this year we're looking at enriching the point of service experience. One of the things with post offices right now, as they close down or look at their bricks and mortars, they want to have more and more locations of where they can do transactions. So not only are we looking at the counter, handhelds, kiosk, I think this year we brought something innovative and new about how about looking at the people who walk past your window at night time when the post office is closed.
Explain, this technology is fascinating, how this works and what stage it's at.
Yeah, well basically what we found is the technology to display on windows and to actually turn your window into a touch screen has vastly improved. And we were able now to take our counters transactions, put them on the window, so as your customers pass by at night time, they can look up the prices of your service, they can get a quote sent to their phone, they can top up their phone if that's what you offer, or even more so, you could put one of these into a tourist office at a post office and you could actually begin to sell tickets for tourist events like going to some big, like the Empire State Building or going out for a game of golf, and you can do all of this in the window at night time whenever you think you want to do it. And it's completely consolidated into the transactions for the post office.
A couple of things there. First of all, you mentioned how the technology has improved to be able to do this, and that's one of the key things, because I guess reliability, making sure it works properly.
Exactly. Well, look, the thing is that our software has always been reliable to work on these types of devices, but what was the problem was that the quality of the images and the ability to do touch at a cost-effective price, that was really what was key. So at this stage now, it's actually quite simple to do this and use it. I mean, the first time I ever used something like this was to see if I could afford a Louis Vuitton bag, but now I'm looking, can I do my meals?
And the other thing it does is you mentioned about what it allows, frees space up to allow certain transactions to take place there and become automated, free up space for a post office to do some of its key services.
And some of it's longer. Some services require a lot of data entry, whereas things like phone top-up or quick buy tickets or pay my bill, I can do them at a kiosk, which is an expensive piece of equipment, or I can just do them on any window in the post office, and that makes the customer happy because they don't have to queue up to do these simple transactions, and it makes the clerks happier because they're able to spend more time with the customers who need it, and that's really important to the post office.
What's been the reaction from people visiting the stand?
Curious. I think first of all nobody actually thought of this issue before. Our post offices have been thinking of how do I sell in retailers. Nobody thought about what about the people who pass by my post office every night and maybe they would like to see what I do. So I think they're excited about it. I think that I found a number of post offices who think I'm going to do this. This is what for me.
And it's interesting to see how that might affect behaviour in terms of bringing customers in the long term, because obviously they see that that's available and they may well then linger for other transactions on another day.
Exactly. I think it will actually appeal to the younger population. I think that's one of the things. The post office, suddenly they'll become hip. Look, I can go down to the post office window, use this cool technology. I think that's really it. And also what we've also linked it into is the whole area of NFC, near field communication and contactless cards. I think it's one of the big things for post offices right now is identity, and I think with a card like this and able to use a window, suddenly you become again, the point of service of choice for the customer.
And for Escher, why is it important to bring this technology and show it off at Post Expo in particular?
I think it is that for our customers, I think it's important for them to see that we innovate. We spend a lot of money in research and development. The post office is our only business and we're very focused on generating transactions for them. So I think it's good for us to have new ideas for them. I think that's what's really important. They need to understand they're looking at their future and we'd like to look at it with them. I think that's what's really important.
And I guess you're meeting the right sort of people here, the right sort of people are seeing this at Post Expo.
Yeah, I actually think this is an exciting Post Expo. I think that all of the stands and everything are much more high-tech this year. And the people who are coming, again, absolutely the high quality CEOs, all of the decision makers, all of the people, and also a lot of strategy people coming this year are looking for ideas. So we picked the right year to do something a little bit off the wall. So I'm very happy.